So I was watching my good friend Sotrix make a tier list on Hypixel Minigames, and because it's like exam week, but I wanted to get a video out just so that I can at least get something out, I decided to just do this real quick. Now, Sotrix actually did like an in-depth, more semi-in-depth video. Like he actually played the games while he was talking and all that stuff. It's definitely a lot better than this video, but my video is gonna cover more games, and it's gonna be pretty short, I'd say, or at least shorter. Skyblock I was never particularly a fan of. I'll put it in S tier. Or actually, A tier. Skyblock is a really good game, and they did a really good job at it. The reason why it's not an S tier is because I never really fell in love with Skyblock. It felt like one of those games where you put a lot of time and effort for very little progress. You basically waste your time with a lot of different things, and just to get like the slightest advantage. That sounds like every MMO, to be honest. Like you put a lot of experience points and all that stuff just to get like a slight like progression. For Skyblock, it feels like that, but with like the actual currency, which is not a very fun experience in my opinion. It feels very grindy. Either way, it still maintains a really respectable player base. Tower Wars is a C tier. The game itself is a really good concept, and I do like Tower Wars. It's not like tremendously like, you know, a very fun experience. It's an all right game. Capture the Wool is an absolute banger in my opinion. I love Capture the Wool. The way that they did it was very simple, but very, very good. And it's just an overall like good experience in my opinion. I think I really enjoy Capture the Wool, and a lot of people don't really understand why. But it's still, like, in my opinion, one of the best games out there. I'm gonna speed run through these next ones because it's all part of the TNT games. Bow Spleef is a B tier. PvP Run is like D tier. TNT Run is definitely an A tier game. TNT Tag is B tier. No, A tier. TNT Wizards is a C tier game, and TNT Games is another C tier game. PvP Run, it's just like there isn't really much enjoyment that you get from PvP Run because you just fight over TNT Run, and that in itself is like an interesting concept on paper, but as an actual game, it just turns out to be a little bit tedious and annoying. And really the rest are self-explanatory. TNT Run, TNT Tag are like the mainstream games for TNT. TNT Run more so because TNT Run is like just a normal game that a lot of people like. TNT Tag is more of a sweatier game that a lot of people don't particularly like, but it still has a respectable player base, and I have to respect that it is a solid game overall. Bow Spleef, same story, same kind of like concept. It's a very like common thing that people enjoy. And also TNT Wizards, it's actually a really fun-ish game. A little bit more fun in my opinion than PvP Run, which is a crazy thing to say for most people, but it's a unique concept and I like what they're trying to do. It's obviously not popular because its concept is not that like particularly intriguing, but it's still like a really good attempt at a unique game. TNT Battle, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really played too much of it to really fully rank it, but I like it. Once again, it's a unique take on a duel. Hole in the Wall is a nice icebreaker game, really solid game. It's not like an A tier game, it's not like a C tier game either. It's a really solid B tier game, and it's like really nice overall. Football, conceptually, it's a really great game. I am one of the more like avid football players, but like I can admit that it's not a good game. It feels a little unique, and it's like a genuine like attempt at a concept that is like really fun, but it's like an all right game, you know. Bounty Hunters, again, all right game. I'm gonna put in B tier. That's like a nice icebreaker game. Pixel Painters, nice icebreaker game. Dragon Wars is an absolute mess. It's a fun game just because of how bad it is. It's just such a weird concept of a game. That's pretty much it for Dragon Wars. Ender Spleef, not a really good Spleef game. Not a really great Spleef game in my opinion. Galaxy Wars is actually a really fun game in my opinion. The only issue is the texture pack. People can't really load it very well. Like no texture pack or anything like that. Just a genuine make of a game. Throwout, once again, another weird, wacky game. Slight edits to this ranking. I decided to make Throwout a D/C tier game, but in this list, you're gonna see it as an F tier. Throwout, it's an all right game, but it's not like the best game for sure out of the list of options. It's on the level of Ender Spleef. Block and Dead is actually an all right game. I actually do not mind it. That goes into here. It's an all right survival game. I'm gonna be honest, I played all these games, but I cannot tell what this one is. I'm gonna have to get back to this one because I can't see it very well. Hide and seek, the way that they did it, I don't like it. it's not a really good game of hide and seek. If it's the one with Party Pooper, then yeah, I don't really particularly enjoy it because it could easily be a better game. They just didn't really make it very good. I love the zombies. The zombie game that they have is really, really nice. I really enjoy it. I'm also gonna move Skyblock to S tier because I'm starting to realize that, yeah, maybe I should put it in S tier for its success. Give it its flowers. Party Games is another S tier, really good game, really solid game. I do enjoy it a lot. Farm Hunt is another C tier game. It's very janky. They didn't really like do much to update it to modern standards, but it's for what it is. It's an all right hide and seek game. Creeper Attack, it's an all right game. It's not like crazy. It's a really niche concept though. This is Quake, right? Quake is an easy A tier. Quake is like overall really, really amazing game. I loved it a lot because of its just very fast paced and it's just really fun to play. The Walls is an all right game. It didn't really age very well. If this was like way back when The Walls first started, then I would put in like an A tier, S tier. But like it didn't really age well. It didn't really like follow up to modern standards of minigames. I love Super Kart Racers personally, but like football, it can easily be a better game if they fix the jankiness of it. It's less janky than football, that's for sure. But the fact that it requires a texture pack and the fact that it requires like certain things, I don't know. They could easily do better. Vampires is a little bit, it's all right. I would say it's an icebreaker of a game, and maybe it is. Maybe it more deserves to be on the level of Creeper Attack than the other ones. But it's just, I don't know. It's a very all right game. These are just some of the duels here, and I'm gonna start putting them like just in areas that make the most sense. I'm not gonna give too many comments on it because I don't know. I don't really play duels too often, but like it's just, they're all right. And the fact that I can't see the names very well is really bothering me. How can I zoom in? I forgot how to zoom in. Does Control Plus work? Control Plus does work. Okay, good. I haven't played Paintball Warfare in a hot second. I'll put it in C tier because, oh, this is mini walls. I'll put it in B tier. Paintball Warfare, it's an all right game. It's just super easy to glitch out and bug and like start farming kills. The concept of the game and the styling of the game is really good aside from the fact that it's exploitable. If it's not exploitable, it's easily an A tier game, but because of how exploitable it is, it's not really that good. Arena Brawl, I loved playing Arena Brawl, but once again, a lot of these games haven't lived up to the modern standard of today, but Arena Brawl is a really nice game overall. One of them says Build Battle. This one says Build Battle. Build Battle is an easy A tier because it's a really nice, simple concept game, and it's everyone loves it. Oh, it's The Pit. F tier. It's a terrible game. It's just really not that good. I think this is UHC Champions. F tier. The way that they do UHC is probably the worst UHC I've ever seen. I'm gonna pretend that this is Hypixel SMP because I don't think I see anything that's Hypixel SMP. Yeah, pretend this is Hypixel SMP. Hypixel SMP is like, it's all right. It's a free server, you know. Smash Heroes. I love Smash Heroes. I don't really care what anyone else says. It's a really good game. The fact that it does require texture pack, maybe some issues there, but it's a really good game nevertheless. Warlords, I personally think Warlords is a great game, but it doesn't have a lot of things going for it at the moment. Either way, still a really good game in my opinion. Mega Walls, too slow. It's a very long game. It's a really prolonged game, and it's just, I don't know. I don't really like the Mega Walls just because of how like prolonged it is, and like it's like a big all of that for nothing kind of thing, because you know you have to rely heavily on the teammates and all that stuff, and it's basically the Walls with a lot slower gameplay and a lot slower paced. Skywars, A tier. Nothing really much more to say there. Player housing is like, it's there. It's kind of just there. I don't know. I don't know where to put it exactly. It's like between B and D. I don't know. I'll put it in C tier actually. I forgot how Scuba Simulator is, by the way. I'm gonna put it in B tier because I think when I played it, it was like fine. Blitz SG is the hottest garbage. Like, once again, the worst survival games that I've ever played. The fact that you can level up existing kits is what really gets me. You cannot tell me that the game is entirely and solely based off of like how you play the kits and not the loot that you get, because the fact that you can get specific loot from the kits and like level up the kit to get better loot, that is, in itself is a really terrible concept for a game where you're supposed to go around and collecting loot. Cops and Crims, C tier. I personally, once again, just like football and Super Kart Racers, I personally like the game. I just don't think that it's on the same level because there is some inconsistency with the guns and like inconsistency with the shooting. And that's just because of how Minecraft is. It isn't really Captain Crypto's fault, but it's not really that playable of a game compared to other games similar to it. But it's an alright game. Speed UHC is the most tolerable UHC in this entire server, and that's just a fact. That's why I'm putting it in B tier. It's a really good game, in my opinion. I think they do a really good job at it. Murder Mystery is easily an S tier game, and it's just because of the fact that the classic and all of its game modes are all heavily playable, and they're all heavily played. Oh, by the way, you know what? I'll say this because I didn't specify this. The reason why Skywars is not an S tier compared to Murder Mystery is because Skywars ranked was a hot garbage, a hot mess. And that's the main reason why it's an A tier. And I'm gonna put bedwars in S tier to round it out. Typically, I'd be like, bedwars like A tier or whatever, but I have to give bedwars its flowers for all of its game modes and all that stuff. It's a really great game mode and really well loved and well played, and that's the reason why it's in S tier. Easily Capture the Wool. I'm gonna drop it down to A tier just because I'm realizing now that it's like a massive glaze on Capture the Wool. But A tier is still like a pretty high regard for it. Either way, I do love Capture the Wool. This is my tier list. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video whenever that comes out. So, other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and goodbye.